In a small village, there lived an old monk who was known for his wisdom and teachings. He often shared stories and parables with the villagers, and they would gather around him, eager to listen and learn. One day, the old monk held up an empty jar in front of the villagers and asked, "Is this jar empty or full?" The villagers looked at the jar and replied, "It is empty, master." The old monk smiled and said, "You are both right and wrong. This jar is empty of water, but it is full of air." The villagers were puzzled by the old monk's words. "What is the meaning of this, master?" they asked. The old monk explained, "This jar represents the human mind. Just like this jar is full of air, our minds are always full of thoughts, feelings, and emotions. We often think that our minds are empty, but in reality, they are always full." The villagers nodded in understanding, and the old monk continued, "But the problem is that our minds are often filled with negative thoughts and emotions, like anger, jealousy, and fear. These negative thoughts and emotions can cloud our judgment and prevent us from seeing the beauty and goodness in the world." The old monk paused for a moment and then held up a small flower. "Look at this flower," he said. "It is small and delicate, yet it has the power to bring joy and happiness to anyone who sees it. This flower represents the positive thoughts and emotions that can fill our minds." The old monk then asked the villagers to close their eyes and take a deep breath. "As you inhale," he said, "imagine filling your mind with positive thoughts and emotions, like love, joy, and gratitude. And as you exhale, imagine releasing all of the negative thoughts and emotions from your mind." The villagers followed the old monk's instructions and took a deep breath. As they exhaled, they felt a sense of lightness and peace wash over them. The old monk smiled and said, "Remember, just like this jar, our minds are always full. But it is up to us to choose what we fill them with. We can choose to fill our minds with negative thoughts and emotions, or we can choose to fill them with positive thoughts and emotions that bring us peace, joy, and happiness." The villagers thanked the old monk for his wisdom and left, feeling inspired to fill their minds with positivity and love. And from that day on, whenever they felt overwhelmed by negative thoughts and emotions, they would remember the old monk's words and take a deep breath, filling their minds with positivity and lightness. The lesson learned from this story is that our minds are always full, but it is up to us to choose what we fill them with. We can choose to fill our minds with negative thoughts and emotions, which can cloud our judgment and prevent us from seeing the beauty and goodness in the world. Or we can choose to fill our minds with positive thoughts and emotions, such as love, joy, and gratitude, that bring us peace, joy, and happiness. By choosing to focus on the positive, we can overcome negativity and live a more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching. May you have peace and prosperity, and may all your wishes come true.